Hi fellow makeup fiends, today I'm going to do a little review of the last 4 of my glossy boxes. I missed the first box, which I was quite disappointed about because it had the NARS in. I really would have liked that because I don't have anywhere near me that sells NARS. So if anybody in the northeast knows of anywhere where there is a NARS counter and I can go and try some of it, that would be great, because I just don't want to order anything because obviously you can't swatch it and then I'm not sure whether the colour's going to be me, because they have quite a few different colours in their highlighting range, so I definitely want to go and try it at a counter first. So I'm just going to talk to you about the hits and misses from each glossy box so far. My first one was in June and I was pretty pleasantly surprised. Kind of a shaky sort of thumbs up to that one. No, I guess a thumbs up really, because I do really like the full-size product that I got in there. So we're going to talk about what I got and I'll tell you my experiences from using the products. So in my first glossy box I got the OPI. It's a really lovely magenta sort of colour with sparkles in it, really pretty. It's a nice nail varnish, but it's nothing fantastic. I wouldn't say that. I know a lot of people like these and they get them full size, but I know they're quite expensive. I probably wouldn't purchase them full size. I don't think they're any longer lasting or any less likely to chip than any other nail varnish. In fact, I find the Barry and Model Zone are the best ones for me, and Rimmel is the worst. Their anti-chip just chips instantly with me. I just have to look at it and it chips, so I don't know what it is. I guess we're all different in the way that we feel about certain products, but this is very nice, it's very pretty, and it's a really good colour payoff. I didn't need to put like more than one coat on really. So yeah, I really like it, and it's a cute little bottle. So I had to say I was pretty impressed with that, and I've never tried OPI before, so it was nice to kind of give it a go and kind of see what all the hype was about. The other thing I got in, I know a lot of people were angry about this, but the Batiste original in the little thing, I don't know where it is, it's in a handbag somewhere. I love it, I thought it was fantastic. No, it's not high end, but there are some other high end products in here that are really good. I think OPI were a bit stingy. I think they could have put a full size bottle in mind, but no, I was really impressed with the Batiste. I use it a lot anyway. I really like it, and it was handy to have in my bag. If I'm at work and I'm going out in the night time for a meal with my friends or whatever, it's nice to know that I've got that should I feel like I need to refresh my hair. So I liked it, and it's practically all gone, so yeah, I have to say that that was a good product, and I'd much rather have that than some other things which we'll kind of get onto with the other boxes. I also got the Bio Effect serum. I have no idea where it is. I put it in a drawer somewhere because I just really wasn't interested in it. It was a tiny little sample and I just kind of thought, you know, I don't know, I'm quite happy with my skincare routine the way it is. I don't mind trying the odd thing, but it didn't really appeal to me hugely, so that is somewhere, and I probably will find it at some point and think, yeah, okay, I'll give it a go now, but just not for now. I also got the Lalique, the Perle de Lalique perfume, pure perfume. Nice size sample, really, and there's a lot in there. I've used it so much and there's hardly any gone. I'm so impressed. This, I just have to smell this now that I've got it in front of me. Oh, see, it's amazing. When I run out of this, I'm repurchasing it without a doubt. I absolutely love it. It stays on my skin for a long time, and it's a lovely sort of fresh smell. And a couple of people have actually commented when I had it on and asked what I was wearing, so I really like that, and I know a lot of people weren't particularly impressed with that again, but I know that perfume's a very subjective thing. I don't mind so much. I'm not into heavy floral scents, but I don't mind little perfume samples, because if I didn't like them I could give them to my mum, and I know she'd like them anyway. Now the full-size product that I did get in this box, highly impressed with and would repurchase. This retails for approximately £23. And it is the Margaret Dabbs of London foot care range. This is the intensive treatment foot oil, and I love the packaging. Looks very high end. Sometimes I know that you can look at the packaging and it's quite simple, but I think that's what is typically the case of high end products. Quite classy packaging. It's not got all the bells and whistles and flashy stuff going on. It just is really nice and simple. It's got like embossed flowers on the stickers. It has a really nice smell. It's very citrusy, very fresh sort of smelling, really nice. Careful if you've got laminated floors or tiles when you use this, because it makes your feet quite slippy, gives them a very oily coating, but it does dry nice. It's just that when they're dry they're a little bit slippy, but I absolutely love it. I'm a no shoe type person, so when I'm in the house the shoes are straight off. I walk around the backyard with no shoes on. I'm just really terrible for it. I just don't like to be in shoes. I mean, yeah, you know me, I love my shoes and that's great for going out, but when I'm home I'm a comfort girl and I like the shoes off. So I do have a little bit of a dry skin problem. Sorry, I've got such an itchy nose. I do have a dry skin problem with my feet, and this has hugely helped. It's made such a massive difference to the soles of my feet and the dry patches on my heels. And I've tried a lot of things that haven't had the hugest of effect really. And just kind of, I got sick of after a couple of weeks, kind of like, well, nothing's really happening. Okay, so it's changed a little bit, but not a great deal. Whereas this I used a couple of times a week, and it's fantastic. So I was very impressed with that. So I definitely give this box a thumbs up. Really good stuff. So moving on to my July box. This is the definitely thumbs down box. I don't have the cards, so I kind of went onto my videos on my channel and wrote down what I got. If you want to check out what I got in all my boxes, I have individual videos on my channel and you can check those out. But these items in this box were just an incredible disappointment, and we'll start with the biggest disappointment. These, I got 2 little samples, really annoyed. You can get these at department stores, and worse still, they smell horrible. So I've kind of kept this just for the purpose of this video, but now that I've done this video with because I wanted to do a review once I had a few boxes, this is going. Give it to somebody who likes it or whatever. I just don't like the smell, it's just totally not me. So that's that. And I also got the Zentan, and this is nice enough. It's still got the thing on, but it's got a nice smell. And this is supposed to be dark, but doesn't make a huge difference to your skin. I squeezed out a tiny little amount and put it on and left it to develop, and it didn't really go very dark in my opinion. But I don't tan. I'm a pale girl. I have pale skin. I totally embrace that. I like being fair. I like having pale skin. It works for me. It works with my colouring. I just really like it. So, and this, I'm a curvy girl. How far? What do you expect me to tan with this size bottle? It's nice to get a sample, but come on. I don't know. My arms. Maybe it would go a bit longer way, but I mean, it's not even very deep, so you'd need more than one application of it. So yeah, not overly impressed with the Zentan. The Illamasqua, everybody got super duper excited. I got super duper excited, but then I opened it up and looked at my colour and not excited. At first I was. Look, it's a really gorgeous green. I love it. Really pretty. And you get it on your finger. Oh, so pretty. Then you put it on your hand, and as you do, you blend it because it's an eyeshadow. It goes this disgusting murky black green. It's horrible. I hate it. And I did use it once, and I had to literally put layer upon layer upon layer of it on until you could get that really green colour, because you had to pack it to get the bright green, and if you didn't pack it you just got this colour. Don't like it. So that's a huge shame. So I didn't like that, but I know that some people got something I would much rather have had, which is the highlighting powder, and that is in the colour Ether. I actually picked this up on eBay. Somebody who didn't like it out of their Glossybox sold it on. I got it for £7, which was a huge bargain because this retails for around 24. So I was very excited about that. So that's a gold powder. I can't tilt it too far, I just end up with it everywhere. And you can see it's there on my hand. This is really pretty. I wasn't hugely into gold highlighters, and there's not a lot of them out there, but I just think that during the summer when you're using bronzer, it just gives you a really nice golden glow, and I really like it. So I was pleased that I picked that up on eBay, but I much would have rather had that in my box than that murky green eyeshadow. The best thing, or the highlight of this box for me, was the Ciate paint pots. I got the best colour in my opinion, or the best colour for me, and it is Beach Melba. It's a lovely baby peachy pink. This is quite sheer. You do need a few coats to get anything near opaque, but it is incredibly pretty, and it's an average lasting. It doesn't chip straight away, so it's pretty good. I love the packaging. I love the curved bottle at the back, the little bow. Just really nicely packaged, well thought out. And I know these retail for around £9, so I think that I paid 10 for the box, and I got a nail varnish that I really like, so I didn't do too badly. And the other thing that was in the box I don't have, I've given it away. It is the Weleda pomegranate oil, the body oil. Just didn't like it, didn't like the smell. I mean, you could say it was high end, it was packaged, you know, the way it was packaged, the bottle was like a glass bottle, a blue one. It was very medicinal looking. You know, it could have been prettier for me, because, you know, when we use products, we use, you know, we appreciate products with our eyes as well as with our noses and our touch. So the Margaret Dabbs foot oil, it's nicely packaged, it feels lovely on the skin, it smells really nice. So I like it, but if it had a bad smell, I probably wouldn't like it as much. So the Weleda kind of let me down on all levels, really, because the smell was just not nice. I couldn't see me using that on my skin and enjoying it. So I don't have that one, but July's Glossybox, horrendous. Just did not like it. And at least I got a nail paint, and the nail paint is the thing that saved the box for me. I would have been really bitterly disappointed. So the next Glossybox made up for it, because the August Glossybox definitely got a huge thumbs up. Very excited. Now I have the card for this one, and the things I got in this box, I'll talk about something that I haven't used as yet, and it is the Murad acne cleanser. I haven't used it yet, just simply because I have a skincare routine that's very established and it works for me. But at some point, you know, it's on the shelf, and at some point I will try it. It's not like I don't want to. It smells quite nice, it's got a fresh enough smell, it's not overpowering or strong, so I will use it, but haven't yet, so I can't really say too much about that. I got very excited about this. If I'd got it for my toes, I would have been bitterly disappointed, because I have tiny little toenails and you wouldn't have seen anything. But these are for my fingers. These are very me, they're just white with red kiss prints on them. Really, really pretty. I love them. They're really very 50s, very Marilyn Monroe. And if you know me, I really love Marilyn Monroe, and that totally reminds me of Marilyn. Really, really pretty, very vintage kind of look. So yeah, I really like them, and I'm actually saving them for a special occasion. So it's not like I don't want to use them, it's just that I want to save them because they're just so pretty. So that's them. And then this one is the Havent Dead Sea Mineral Body Lotion. I love this and probably would think about repurchasing it. It smells beyond amazing. It's absolutely gorgeous. It feels incredibly light on the skin. It has the most amazing smell. It just makes me constantly want to be smelling my arm or my hand or wherever I put it. And as I said, a little goes a long way, so there's still a huge amount in here, and I've been using this and really enjoying it, and yeah, it does make your skin feel nice. So I really love that and I'm impressed with that one. Also in this box was the Daniel Sandler Baby Jet Mascara. Very excited. There was the Baby Jet or the Jumbo Jet. I didn't want the Jumbo Jet. I've got mascaras. Really? Is going to be anything hugely different? I didn't think so, so I wasn't really bothered about that. I really wanted this one, so I'm glad I got it. It's got this lovely baby sort of wand, and I have a lot of problems with the lower lashes and the inner corners. I'm just quite clumsy, really. It gets on my face, and I just, you know, it's just not good. And I really find that this really works for me, and I've used this just about every day since I've got it. I really, really love this and would repurchase it. Or I would quite cheekily just use the one and use it on existing mascaras and then keep on washing it to keep it nice and clean and hygienic. But yeah, love the Daniel Sandler Baby Jet Mascara. That's a gorgeous item, and I was really pleased with it. But this was the huge product for me that I absolutely love. It's a product, this is the great thing about Glossybox, I'd never heard of this product, never heard of this brand, and now I do know about it. So that's really good, and that is the aim of the box. This is the KMS California Hair Stay Style Boost. It's a hair primer. It's kind of sort of a moussey formulation that kind of changes to a gel to a liquid as you put it into your hand. It snap crackle pops like Rice Krispies. I love this. I love the sound of it. I'm such a kid. But yeah, you just kind of get it in your hand and then put it in your hair and scrunch it in. It defines my curls. It has an amazing smell. It's not sticky. I don't really style my hair a lot, so I couldn't tell you whether it helps styles stay there longer, but I do know it has a really good effect on my curls. Because they're looking a bit limp at the moment, but my hair's naturally curly. But you know, as a person with curly hair, the curls need help every now and then, and I really feel like this is really good and really helped define them. So I love that, and I will repurchase that when it's gone. So yeah, August, thumbs up. And then my September box, the best one yet, 2 thumbs up without a doubt. Love, love, love this box. So we'll kind of talk about this first. I didn't get this on my box, I got it off a friend. So I've got 1 sachet of the Magic Salt Brushing Dead Sea Salts. And they smell lovely. Really citrusy, kind of orange blossom type smell. But I didn't like them. I've got half a pack left here. I might give it another go and just kind of see, but oh no. I really like the feel of them. They were great. You could tell they were doing the job. They were exfoliating, and obviously it was helping, you know, increase circulation, but they were just so oily. I washed it off with soap, then I used a liquid soap, and I got out the bath and my skin still felt so greasy and oily. It's just incredibly oily salt, and I don't know, I just don't think the effects of it are worth that for me. And I'm sure other people are going to love these, but I don't have a huge problem with dry skin on my legs. Otherwise it would have kind of a dual purpose really. It would be really good, but I would never repurchase these, and I'm glad I didn't get these in my box because I would have been pretty disappointed about that. So on to the things that I did get in my box. So I got the Strivectin eye cream. I'm excited about this. I've been online, found out a lot of reviews. It's an expensive eye cream. If a lot of people are reviewing it and buying it, it must be good. It must do its, you know, it must do its job. This says it's a 2-week supply, which could to me mean that it could last me 3 to 4 weeks. Not really sure. Like, you know, I'm doing the Revitalift Garnier Revitalift challenge, and I'm really enjoying doing that, but I only use it around my eyes, and it's supposed to last 14 days and I've used it for 6 weeks now. So I'm really enjoying using that, and I'm not going to interrupt my use of that by using this, because I just don't do that. I don't like loads of things on the go at the same time. So I'll use all the Garnier up, and then I'll use this and see what I think of it, but then I'll probably go back to Garnier because I've got a voucher to get money off that, and it's more within my price range than a full one of these would be. So a lot of people are complaining about these, you know, younger people, but the time to start looking after your skin is when you're younger. You know, you should look after it to prevent. These are not like when you've got a huge problem, use these and it's going to fix it. It's not when you've already got the problem. These are preventative creams. So I'm looking forward to trying it anyway, so I was quite pleased with that item. Another thing is the Plum by Mary Greenwell, and that's not here. I can't show you it because it's in a handbag somewhere and I couldn't find it, but I definitely have it. My friend Alice in Ponderland, you should definitely check out her channel and her reviews. She's very good. She's sending me her plum because she doesn't like it, and a lot of people didn't like it. They didn't like the smell of it. A lot of people were saying it's quite old lady-ish. A bit disappointed and upset by that. Does that mean I'm an old lady because I liked it? I really like it. It's got a really rich, like, deep smell. It just kind of makes me think of winter and autumn, and you know, it smells really plummy, which it should really. It's called plum, but it does have that really nice sort of rich smell, and I really, really like it. So yeah, I'm pleased that she's going to send me that. It's very expensive to purchase, so I'm glad she's sending me the other one. If anybody else wants to send me theirs because they don't like it, then I'd be very happy with that because I really love it, and rather than it go to waste, I'd appreciate that because I love it, and I'm going to wear it a lot, I can tell, but I couldn't afford to repurchase. So the next thing that I got I was excited about was HD brows. Really nice, love the packaging. I got this in Bombshell, which is for blondes. I love the little brush, I love these brushes. If you check out my Let's Talk Eyebrows video, you'll see everything that I know about eyebrows and the products that I use and prefer, and I much prefer these little brushes to long ones, just because when you're doing your eyebrows you want to get right in there, see in the mirror what you're doing, and little brushes are just better for that. So this eye palette comes with a mirror in the lid, and it can be used as a brow definer or an eyeshadow palette, which is excellent because if you're going somewhere on holiday or a weekend away, you can take this effectively and have a lot in one kit, which is really good because it's space saving. Now they all come with a nude and the carbon colour. The nude is like an underbrow highlighter, the carbon is an eyeliner brush, an eyeliner colour. So that's really good that you get those, and then these two are eyebrow colours. Now the blonde ones suit me better. The pencil I use from Rimmel is for blondes. I'm a mid to light brown colour naturally, so you can't tell now because my brows are defined. but I like those colours on a more natural basis, so I'm really excited about it. I've had a little try just at the edge of it, but I'm not using it. It's incredibly pigmented. I'm really impressed with that. I think it's brilliant. These retail for £20 and then it's £7 postage, which is ridiculous from the actual site. So this would cost you £27. It's really good, and I've got my friends one of those who didn't like it, but I think the other one's Foxy, so I've got it in two colours, but I put them in my stock drawer because I'm not really, you know, I don't want to open another brow kit. The one that I'm using at the moment is my favourite, which is Gosh. When this is gone, then I'll get that out. I don't see the sense in having more than one brow kit on the go at any one time. So, but I'll go in stock with my other one. Sorry, my other one's not here at the moment. But yeah, I really like that, but I wouldn't repurchase just because of the price. The next item was the Nux Oil Hair Body Face. Nice little glass bottle, definitely could be reused. The smell of this is amazing. I would consider repurchasing this just because I love the smell of it so much. I have used this quite a few times now since I got the box. It does make your skin feel very smooth and soft, and the smell of it is just, I do feel like I want to keep smelling where I've put it because it's really just such an amazing smell. So I really like the Nux Oil and I'm very impressed with it, and it's quite a good size because a little of this oil goes such a long way. Now the last thing, and I've saved the best for last because this was the best thing about my box. I saw this and got literally extremely excited about it. I didn't even know what it was and I was excited just because the packaging looked amazing. It's the Mythic Oil. As you can see, it's L'Oreal Professional, sells in salons. It's in a white sort of plastic box and it's got kind of a perspex down the side, kind of cut out so that you can see the bottle inside. Very, very pretty, expensive looking packaging. As you can tell with some of the things, I have kept the packaging just because I like the packaging and it looks nice when it's on display. Because I have these things out, because if I shoved all these things in a cupboard, I'd forget about them, because that's kind of why I've used one of the Glossyboxes in the bathroom to put products in. Stuff I've forgotten about the back of the cupboard, put it in the box, it's there, it's in front of me, and I am using those products now. So I like this out on display, and the box is pretty, so it's nice to look at. This is what it looks like. Now the oil isn't actually that colour, the oil is clear, but the bottle is kind of a honey colour. It's quite a nicely decorated box, gold lid. Take the lid off, there you go, it's a spray. You put 4 to 5 pumps of this in the palm of your hand. I work it between the two hands and then work it through the hair. You can use it on damp or dry hair, but I've been using this after I wash my hair. And I wash it late at night. I wake up in the morning and my hair feels incredibly soft, incredibly light and supple, and the smell is amazing. It's like a salon in a bottle. The smell is just gorgeous, and I will repurchase this for definite. This is $11.95 on amazon.co.uk. Don't know if it's on .com, but it is absolutely gorgeous. But there's a lot in there, and I've used it quite a few times and there's not a great deal gone because it wasn't all the way full. Really nice. So that was the best thing in the box for me. Some people got Neil and Wolf. I wouldn't have wanted Neil and Wolf. That wasn't really for me. I'm not really, I often forget to condition, which I know sounds horrendous, but that's where these things come in, because I don't forget to put on dry and serum. I don't forget about oils and leave-in conditioners. I actually like them because I like the smell. I like that I can kind of just, all I do in the morning is straighten my fringe, shake my hair out, and then I'll use a conditioner or an oil to kind of just help define the curls if they've sagged a bit overnight. And that's why I love this, because this is amazing and I have been using this a lot since I got it, and I'm definitely going to repurchase this. And that's just kind of off my first feelings. Really impressed with it, and I will keep you updated about how I'm feeling about it as I use it for a little bit longer. But yeah, love it. So I am hoping to do these videos every 4 boxes. So the next one is due in February. So in February we'll have another review and talk about the previous 4 boxes. Quite excited, hoping that, you know, we might get a Christmas box. Kind of, well, not a Christmas box, but kind of, you know what I mean, kind of Christmassy related things. Might be quite nice if we have something like that. And I know Birchbox, which is the American version, they did like an anniversary on their year where it was a little Birchbox bracelet, which was very nice, and I don't know why their Glossybox might aim to do something like that. but I'm highly impressed. I've watched some of the reviews of the Boudoir Privé and the Feel Unique, and I don't think they're as good as the Glossybox, in my opinion, just because the products that are in there are things that I probably wouldn't use, whereas the things here, there's always been something in the box that I would use. And I've been lucky enough that I don't expect a huge deal, so when I get them I am excited, and I am actually using more than one item in the box. I mean, as much as I don't like the Illamasqua, I am using it as a base, and although, you know, that was the only good thing in that box, but there you go, that was just a one-off. The other 3 boxes I think have been really good for me. August and September, definitely the best, and I've definitely been introduced to products that I hadn't come across before and would definitely repurchase again, and products that I've kind of had the chance to use but probably couldn't afford. So, you know, I'm quite impressed. I mean, this Snux oil, I would never have come across that brand, but I actually really love it, so I think it's a good idea. It's nice. And yeah, so I'm waffling now. And then the boxes, I've used one for my toiletries, like I mentioned, in the bathroom. I used one for my twistable pencils, which I use for my art, and then I have another one in the drawer for my MAC lipsticks. Keeps everything nice and neat and standing upright. And then I've got another box to find a home for, which I know I will. The boxes are gorgeous, they're amazing, and I love them. So that's it for my quite rambly sort of Glossybox overview. I hope you've enjoyed this little review, and if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Thanks very much for watching. See you soon. Bye. Take care. Hi fellow makeup fiends, and welcome to my Glossybox review video. Take it away.